Hi, this is Brad Linder from Liliputing, and there's been a lot of talk over the last couple of months about Android-powered tablets. Not phones, but tablet devices, or smart books, and other devices like that, running the Google Android operating system, which was, of course, originally designed for phones. And, you know, a lot of things have come out at Mobile World Congress, at CES. I suspect we'll probably see more things at CeBIT in Germany soon. But there aren't a lot of devices currently on the market. And so I decided that I wanted to really check out one that is available for purchase right now in the United States. This is the Archos 5 Internet Tablet running Google Android. The folks at Archos sent me a demo unit to review. And I just sort of want to see how it stacks up against, you know, it's not really comparable to, say, a netbook. It's not going to be a work machine. But if you are somebody who wants some of the benefits of something like a Nexus 1 phone, but don't want to have to pay a monthly fee, just want to use it over Wi-Fi, how would something like the Archos 5 Internet Tablet do? The demo unit that they sent me comes with a dock. Looks like we've got a battery. I don't know if this is an extra battery or... Maybe this is part of the dock, actually. No, it's an extra battery. And a docking station for connecting the Archos to a TV. Archos is really best known for making media players, and this happens to be an internet tablet that runs Google Android, but is also a media player with audio and video and whatnot. Nice looking box. Sort of shows you what to expect. Looks almost like a GPS device in terms of the format. And as the 5 name implies, it's got about a 5-inch screen. It's not a very large screen, but it's definitely noticeably bigger than a typical smartphone. So this is a demo unit, as I mentioned. What's in the box might not look exactly like what you would get if you purchased a retail unit. We'll take a closer look at that in a second, just sort of see what else they did include in this box. We've got like a synchronization cable, USB, or rather than synchronization, for copying files, I suppose. Some earbuds, pretty standard fare. Information about the eMusic store. As I mentioned, it's a review unit, so some of the plastic's already been opened up here. Legal and safety notice. Important information for customers. Quick start guide with basic information about how to use it. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what this is. So, there you go. Now let's take a closer look at the tablet itself. It's fairly lightweight, fits nicely in the hand, very large screen, which would make this ideal for watching videos, surfing the web on a screen that's larger than a smartphone screen. This Google Nexus 1, for example, has a 3.7-inch display. The Archos has a I think it's 4.8 inches or 5 inches. I'm not sure of the exact specifications, but you can see that you can almost fit the whole phone just over the display. Not a lot of buttons. You've got volume and power at the top. Around the side we've got the USB connector, sort of a mini USB port, and a headphone jack. Nothing on this side, and on the bottom looks like connectors for the media dock that I showed you earlier, and I'm not entirely sure what this is. It might be a mini SD card slot or something along those lines. There does appear to be a speaker built into it, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if it powers up, if it's got a charge on it. Here we go. It's kind of bright in this room. Let me turn off the light and see if that helps us see. As you can see, it's a glossy screen, so you get a lot of reflection. There's my hand, you can see the camera. Now, while this does run Google Android, it's going to be running an Archos interface over the top of Android, and it's right now I think shipping with an earlier version of Android, I think 1.5 or 1.6, so it's not going to have all of the new features that you have in Android 2.1. It also doesn't, out of the box, access the Android market, which means a lot of applications available on cell phones aren't going to be available to download. There is a version of the firmware floating around, I believe, that does give you access to the Android market. And I believe there's also an Archos store here with some applications that you can download. So this is not the full Android market, this is the Archos version. Seems pretty snappy. Do we have any videos on here? Video recorder, internal storage. Let's just take a quick look at a sample video that shipped with it. Video playback seems to be pretty responsive. Let's go back to the home screen. And this is my first time actually dealing with the interface. It's quite different from other Android interfaces I've used, so it's taking a few minutes to get used to. But it's not too hard to figure out. Looks like it comes preloaded with a web browser, email, contacts, TwitDroid, which I assume is a Twitter application of some sort. Links to Dailymotion. Let's take a quick look at the web browser. Okay, well, I don't actually have it set up with a wireless network right now, so I'm not sure what it's connecting to, but also not sure how to pull up the on-screen keyboard just yet. Maybe it's in the settings here. But it looks like the standard Android web browser, so. So there you go. That's the first look at the Archos 5 Internet tablet. I'll have more details on Liliputing as I test this out a little bit more. But it's an interesting device. It's a little bit heavier than the phone, a little bit larger than the phone, better for multimedia, probably better for web browsing in terms of the screen size, although it's got a slower processor than, say, the Google Nexus 1. And I'll be interested in seeing, if for somebody who's looking for just sort of a budget tablet for, sitting on the couch doing some web surfing, or a device that you can take with you and use in coffee shops or other places without, again, paying the $30, $60, $80 a month extra that you might need for a data plan on a phone, does this provide some of the functionality that you might otherwise expect from a fuller-featured device like a netbook. This is Brad Linder with Liliputing. Stay tuned to Liliputing.com and this YouTube channel for more information about the Archos 5 Internet tablet and other portable devices.